Welcome to Bizworld. I'm Adrian Seet. The Employees Provident Fund EPF Flexible Account 3 is expected to be implemented in April of next year. Deputy Finance Minister Datuk Sri Ahmad Mazlan said further details on the account will be provided when EPF announces the dividend distribution in February.
Ada kaedah yang tertentu yang tidak akan terlalu menjejaskan pendapatan. Memanglah akaun ketiga itu adalah daripada peratusan yang tertentu daripada contribution ataupun caruman mereka, dan dia hanya boleh dikeluarkan waktu kecemasan. Apakah maksud kecemasan itu akan diperincikan.
Speaking to reporters at the 40th ASEAN Social Security Association seminar, he said related organizations can submit their views on the flexible account to the Finance Ministry and the EPF. The introduction is in line with the aging population and the evolving work landscape towards informal employment in Malaysia. Nearly 79% or 244 million workers in the ASEAN region are employed in the informal sector. The percentage surpassed the global and Asia-Pacific average of 61% and 68% respectively. Meanwhile, Deputy Finance Minister Stephen Sim said over 60% of government-linked investment companies or GLIC funds are invested locally.
Berdasarkan peruntukan aset strategik ataupun strategic asset allocation, secara puratanya antara 15.8% sehingga 62.7% dana pelaburan GLIC adalah dalam equity tersenarai domestik di Bursa Malaysia.
He said the investment is led by EPF with an average of 64.9% of its sum 1 trillion ringgit fund invested in the domestic market. Of its entire fund base, 24% is invested in local listed equities. Permodalan Nasional Berhad total investment is 332 billion ringgit, with an average of 84% is invested domestically, while KWAP holds 167 billion ringgit, with an average investment of 79% in the domestic market. Malaysia's total trade surpassed the 2 trillion ringgit mark from January to October this year, reaching 2.1 trillion ringgit. Exports amounted to 1.18 trillion ringgit, while imports were valued at 995.5 billion ringgit. According to Investment, Trade and Industry Ministry, trade, exports and imports each posted an 8% decrease, while trade surplus was lower by 7.9%, amounting to 190.04 billion ringgit. In October alone, Malaysia's trade declined at a softer pace of 2.4% compared with the double-digit decrease reported in the previous month. Exports eased by 4.4% and imports reduced marginally by 0.2%. Malaysia's performance was similar with its key trading partners, notably China, Taiwan and Indonesia, that experienced negative trade growth and a reduction in global imports. Foreign investors extended their position last week as net buyers for the third consecutive week, with a total inflow of 172.4 million ringgit. However, this was a significantly moderated rate compared to the previous week's 676.7 million ringgit. According to MIDF research, the top 3 sectors with the highest net foreign inflows were utilities, healthcare, as well as transportation and logistics. Meanwhile, local institutions registered net sales of 95.6 million ringgit last week. Local retailers continued their net selling, with net sales amounting to 76.8 million ringgit. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Adrian Seet. Thank you for investing your time with us and stay tuned to TV3.